Cindy's pretty tuned in right now. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Totally lost the moment. Hey, Napier, whatever the hell it is. It's a freaking truck tent, okay? Secret layer. What? It's a palace. I think it's pretty cool in here. Hey, everybody. How are you guys doing today? There's a reason I named this channel Sparky's 506 Adventures. Cynthia is a brave girl. The back of the truck is loaded. We're going truck tent camping. This could quite easily be the stupidest thing that I have ever tried in my life. We don't have real good gear. We have very cheap sleeping bags and stuff. Our tent is going to be a $90 truck tent I bought off Amazon. $160 tent new. These ones were on. They had 8 or 10 of them for 90 bucks, supposedly used, but it's supposed to be brand new. We took it out of the bag and looked. It looks brand new. It doesn't look like it's ever been used. So anyways, it is freaking cold out. It is -7 or 8 right now. It's going to be -12 tonight with about a -20 wind chill. So wish us luck. We don't freeze our catooties off here because it's going to be quite an adventure, but stay tuned. Let's see how this one works out. I also have all my furniture here I built too, which is going to be in the back of this truck. I don't know if anybody saw the video building outdoor furniture for the truck tent, so this is going to be quite an adventure. Yeah, we're not sure how this is all going to pan out yet. It's pretty friggin' windy out. We're on the highway right now. We have about 10 minutes of highway driving to our turn off, and then it's going to be about a 15-minute drive in the road to where we're going to hang out at. It's on the side of a lake, but there's a few different places, Crown Land, a few different places in around there. People have been camping for years, so we just got to find a good spot in there. There's a big area where people have been using with a fire pit and all that, but we want to make sure that it's sheltered, that we're not in the wind, so because there are going to be some pretty nasty wind chills later today. So anyways, just hang in there. We'll be there in a few minutes and let the adventure begin. This is going to be one of the possibly dumbest things we've ever tried, or myself anyway. I'll give this girl credit for having enough friggin' ambition to join along in the silliness. So this is the current road conditions. It's not the greatest going in here. We got to do a mile or two of unplowed road. It's icy, but it's not too bad actually. Shouldn't have any problem at all, hopefully. Hopefully. Well, we made her. We're out to the spot. There's a big lake right here on this side of us. None of this road is plowed at all, so Cindy was kind of freaking out a bit, but thank God there's not much snow here, and it's frozen up really good. There was one water hole we broke through the whole trip, so could be another one right here actually. I don't know if we're gonna break through this or not. We might. Somebody did. Well, somebody's trailer hitch. See that? Yeah. Somebody lost trailer hitch off a wheeler. Free hitch. That's awesome. That's right awesome. Check this out, guys. I love finding free stuff. Sorry, whoever lost it. Somebody's receiver. Can always use one of those. But we made it to the spot, and boy, oh boy, I can tell you it's windy. Let's check it out. Well, upon further examination, I'm lucky there's a lot of area right around here to camp, so we're going to camp right in here. As you can see, there's a fire pit established right there, buried in snow. There's Sweet Cindy, and the truck is up here right now, so I got to go back up and get the truck, and we're going to bring it down and back in here. It's way too windy up here, and we're probably not going to enjoy it. That pretty well leveled it out. I'm just trying to get the truck level. Well, change of plans, guys. We found a better spot. It is just in past. We were down there. We come in past here, and this is right calm. There's no wind at all here. So this is where we're going to set her up. This should be pretty awesome, actually. We're going to start getting stuff out here in a minute. All right, well, lighting's not the greatest here right now, guys. It'll get better later, trust me. I've even got lights to set up, so. This is a bit of a gamble, what we bought here. This was considered a used truck tent, which we haven't put up yet. So let's hope there's no big surprises when we open this thing up, right? And it could be. But as far as we know, the poles are here. We checked that. They're in a bag right in here. And when I saw this, when I took it out of the package, that looks to me brand new. It's still got a knot tied in it, right? So nobody has ever opened up this pole bag from what it looks like. So I think it's brand new. Hopefully, what people say works best for setting these up is actually do it on the ground and then put it on the truck. So that's the way I want to try it, I think. Is we will set it up on the ground, roll it out, and see if we can do it this way. There's the fly. This is going to be quite a little thing, I think. Lay it down flat. This is the back, that's the front. Yeah, we need the poles. And a lot of people bend the poles and put them in first. Come on. That's one. Okay. All right, you clip your things on. She's coming. You clip these on to the poles, just like a dome tent, basically. A dome tent that goes in the back of a half-ton truck. So the last one goes through. The green one's got to go in. Okay. And then the green one. Huh? There's no pocket. Yeah, right there. Don't know. This actually isn't too bad. We're not freezing yet anyway. And there's the gray one that goes across the back. Here's the basic tent shape, and now we're going to put the fly on, and then we'll be all sealed up. Which way does this go? That's the inside. I don't know. So anyways, we're almost done here. Almost ready to put this thing in the back of the truck. We figured out the fly. We had it on totally backwards. And this is going to be pretty nice. We get this on here. No, it's got to go way ahead. All right. Yeah, they're not going to bother, I don't think. So we shouldn't have put the fly on probably until it was on the truck. Anyway. Where do these go? Oh, yeah. That hooks around that. Yeah, these back corners seem kind of weird on this. I think we're doing it right, but hopefully. Well, there you go. Not too bad, actually. Check this out. That's pretty friggin' nice. now that we got it on there. A little bit of a doings, but it's like setting up any tent the first time. You're never going to figure it out for a while. So now we got to put furniture in this bad boy and furnish it and see what kind of trouble I can get in here. The issue is, when I built this furniture, I didn't have the tent. And hopefully with all this interior stuff in here, it's still going to fit in here. So, no, I can just throw it in there. I'm going to climb right in with them, and I have to. Because we're going to be all set up here in a minute. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll still fit. I left enough clearance. Here's hoping. This is the couch. That's where it's got to go. Yeah, that's where it's going to sit. So that's fine on that side. Here she comes. Yeah, I got it. I want to lift the end of it. This is the table. No, that's where it's got to go. Look at that. See, it locks in here, so it can't come out. She's in, folks. Furnished truck tent. How's that? With furniture. Getting in and out of this is going to be the hard part. That is definitely going to be the hard part, is climbing in and out. But I've got that table all done up here. The top, there's tabs up under, so it can't come out. And even better, and I hope they fit, I've got pieces of pink styrofoam insulation that are going to go in the middle here. So we're going to have insulation under our feet. Well, there we go, guys. How's this look in the back so far? We got the couch, we got the table, we got the sleeping bags, we got some food. We're gonna be good to go. We got to build a fire pit here in a few minutes because we're gonna get a fire going, and we're gonna do something the first time I ever done in my life, and we're probably gonna starve because we're gonna try to cook on a fire. Could be pretty cool. I could use to lose a few pounds, so that won't be an issue. So anyways, we're going to work on getting the fire going. We get everything all cozy inside the camper, inside the truck tent, and that is going to be a wonderful evening in there, as long as we don't freeze to death. Get her going, and we brought some hardwood of our own too. We're not going to burn all wild wood here, even though there's all kinds around. It may be wet. Try to get this little fire going, see how we make out. Let's see if we can get this feller going, because it is getting cold out, boys and girls. It is getting freaking cold out. But at least the wind is dying down a bit, so hopefully it won't be too bad tonight. I'd rather like newspaper than that shiny stuff. Is not much good. There we go. Looking pretty good already. Wow, look at that. She's going good now. That took right off. So just a little walk around of what we got going on here. A winter hat on because it's cold. Anyway, here's the setup. Pretty cool, eh? Gotta say I like it. And Sweet Cindy on the side. She's the side dish. She's the main dish. Anyway, just showing you guys how it looks here, all set up with the actual camper in the back. Or the tent. Truck tent. I wish it was a camper. Truck tent. Even got some solar lights sitting on the hood there, trying to charge a little bit, but it's not a very bright day out here, which kind of fits my personality, I guess. We're not froze yet, but it's not real warm. Stay tuned. Well, we're in the back of the tent here right now, hanging out. Cindy is starting to cut up dinner. This little table works so well here, it's awesome. Throwing stuff around, she's getting rowdy already. But anyway, we're going to get supper, we're going to prepare it in here. We're going to do a foil pack, actually, and what we're going to do is potatoes, mushrooms, onions, and we get a steak that I'm going to literally cook on a grill right on the friggin' coals. So I've never done this before in my life, and I know it's, you know, a lot of people like doing it, so it's gonna be kind of cool. And it's pretty nice in here. Our body heat is keeping this thing warm right now. It's not too bad in here. So what do you think, Cindy? Any words of wisdom for the folks?
Buy warm socks.
Buy warm socks. That's what she has to say. Buy warm socks. What are you making out in there, Cindy? Chicken nugget?
Good.
Good. She's in here smiling, folks. It's so nice to have somebody who enjoys doing kind of friggin' things like this, because not everybody be into this kind of stuff. So anyways, it's getting colder out. It is minus 10 right now outside here. I'll convert that to Fahrenheit. But she's getting supper ready. She basically is cutting up a potato and got a foil pack going on here. I'll show you in here. Got a potato and an onion, and we're going to do a foil pack. The fire's starting to go pretty good, as you guys can see. And once this goes down to coals, I'm going to try something I've never done. I've seen lots of people do it. Is we're going to cook a steak on a wire grill right on the fire. So should be really tasty. We're going to try it, something different. Sparky's Adventures. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Alrighty, it's time. We got her down to a bed of coals here. We're gonna put the foil pack on the grill here on the side. There. We're gonna let that go for, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. And then we'll throw the steak on. Well, here we go. We've got the foil pack on here, and it's been on here for, I don't know. We didn't pay attention. How long has it been on here, Cindy?
I'd say about 25 minutes.
About 25 minutes. Okay, anyways, we're outside here. It's minus 13 right now. I've got a couple lights set up, so it actually helps with night filming with the GoPros. So, but we have the foil pack on there, and I'm going to slide that over here in a minute, put the steak on. I think it's almost time. Minus 13 out, folks. We haven't froze yet. It's going to be a long night. It's only 6 o'clock at night. I'm going to turn this, spin it around sideways. Got a good whiff of that log. That was a good one. Yuck. And I'm going to drop this down a bit. Try to get this grate a little closer to the fire, I think, for the steak. Get it right down on there. Jeez. Smoky. Typical, eh? Move this. Move this for now. Move this. These are steaks we got at a butcher, so this was like real meat. This isn't.
Bought it.
Yeah.
From the farmer.
Yeah, bought it right from the farmer. I can smell those onions now. I should have put something in that grill. This is probably going to stick to the grill. I probably should have greased it with something.
Was it butter?
Butter.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully this is going to work. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is the first time I ever done this in my life. So I've never cooked in a fire like this. So let's see how this goes. How you doing, Cynthia?
Trying to get right.
She's having a hard time. A little awkward getting in and out of the tent, I gotta say. It's a little awkward getting in on the back of it, but other than that, we're surviving here. Sorry about the lighting. There we go. That's not real bad. At least you can see my mug. Yeah, we're working with it here. Bear with us. Whew, I want to tell you, minus 13. Don't know how well this is going to work cooking this steak in the fire thing. It's the coals. Here's the problem. we got a fire going. There's a lot of ice in the road here. There's probably 6 inches of ice. So I think the coals are burning down in, and when they are, they're not staying nice and red hot. So these steaks been on here a few minutes. I think the veggies are looking good because we got them on when we first pulled the fire off. Might have to break down and pan fry these steaks. We're not sure yet, but anyway, now Cindy's hardcore. She thinks she's gonna eat it blue anyway. She don't care. So, you know, hope you guys are having a good night. This is kind of definitely a different situation. The wind has died down. It's just dead calm right now. It's beautiful here, even though it's minus 13. So, and we're gonna have to see what we can do to keep it warm in there tonight. It could be kind of chilly. So, why are you grinning? So we ain't no bushcrafters. We ain't gonna freeze. We got a diesel heater here, right? And it's sitting right over there, warming up the tent right now as we speak. So even though it's going to be freezing, we're not going to freeze because we just don't have the gear. We don't have the sleeping bags for it. You know, as much as I'd love to, I would. If I had a minus 20 sleeping bag, I'd stay out in it and I wouldn't have any heat. But we only got a minus 5 bag, and that's normally rated at comfort level. That's not survival. So anyways, kind of gave up the ghost there. But yeah, we got the hang on a second. Guess I'll fess up and show you guys what we got here. Nice diesel heater, Amazon special. Probably way more than we need for this tent, but we're not going to freeze. Got the hose running in. We'll zip the door down later, and we're gonna be freaking cozy tonight. So should be pretty good. Cindy will keep me warm anyway. Well, it is time to dish this out. See what it looks like. These are definitely hot, really hot. Like burnt, wow. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. How's that? Isn't that nice? Perfect. Smells even better. We got way too much food. We really do. We got fiddleheads. We have this. And we have steak. So we got all kinds to eat. We're not going to starve here tonight. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Those are cooked really well. Actually, cooked very well. I don't need ketchup. Wow. Look really good, Cindy. So we have fiddleheads here, which are going to be very good. In the bush. It's quite nice in here right now. It's going to get warmer, obviously. It's cold out. It's minus 14 right now outside. That's kind of chilly. 9 degrees in here. We just come in and close the door, so hopefully it warms up a bit warmer than 9. Hopefully that's not it for the night. And steak. Look at that. That came out pretty good. That looks pretty good, eh? Nothing wrong with that. Gotta say, pretty cozy in here. It's not too bad, not too hard to take. So anybody that wants one of these truck tents, these are quite a rig. I'm no regrets at all. And again, I lucked out. I bought this one. They had it on sale for 90 bucks. Regular 160. And I was afraid. Oh my God, they're perfect. Look at that. Nothing like a truck tent meal. Try the friggin' potatoes.
You want buttercream?
No. Those potatoes are probably the best I ever had. Seriously. Are they ever good? But just to show you, so I'm not lying, here's how cold it is outside right now. Minus 14. And in Fahrenheit, it's 7 degrees. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but small place to try to film. But we're still enjoying ourselves. We're going to sit back and eat our dinner here. Talk to you guys a bit later. You know what I gotta say? It's pretty cozy in here. We have got it up to a balmy, you can't see that, 15 degrees. So that's not bad considering that diesel heater. And I've got it on a level 2 because I'm not that familiar with this machine yet. I don't know how hard it is on a battery. I got a big old gel cell battery here it's running on right now, but the things are supposed to go for like 10 to 12, 14 hours in a tank of fuel, right? So, but we're kicking back in here in the tent, enjoying it, having a great time. Time's flying. We thought it'd be going kind of crawling along slow, but supper was wonderful. That came out real good. Those had to be the best potatoes I think I've ever had in my life. They were perfect. The steak was well cooked. Everything was really good. So, you know, it's pretty cool to be sitting in here doing this. It's minus 14 outside, so it's one cold friggin' night, I'll tell you. We are going to get the laptop out, I think, soon. Probably watch a couple YouTube videos, maybe turn on my phone as a wireless hotspot is the way I do it, and then link my laptop to my phone, do it that way, so I get some data on there. Be a good evening to kick back. Anyway, pretty cozy considering we're sitting in the back of a 6'6" short box half-ton truck right now. Something to think about, isn't it? Well, anyways, it is warm. We're doing all right. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Good or not. 16 degrees in here. Very impressed with this diesel heater. Minus 14 outside, so that's a 30-degree difference between outside and in here right now. Just kicking back, enjoying the evening. It's already like 9:30, quarter to 10, way past our normal bedtime. But we're literally enjoying ourselves here, kicking back, and this is a wonderful, wonderful investment. Even better that I got this thing for 90 bucks, right? And it's cool too because we can looking on. I saw a picture. There were some eyes. Cindy's pretty tuned in right now. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about now.
I can't see the
Totally lost the moment.
front parallel tent that's
About what?
The front parallel tent. You can add to it.
Yes. So anyways, you can buy the same company, Napier probably. Napier, that make this tent. Napier. Pronounce it your own. Anyway, they make a tent attachment that goes on the back of this bad boy, and it hooks like right on, and it's like a nice sized dome tent, which is like it'd be like a grand room, right? The great room. So we may look into buying one of them eventually, but we plan on using this in the summer, even when it's warmer, like maybe with the gold wing, with the wheeler, different things. No, that's good too. You can't. What? What are you saying?
You can't use a truck camper with the gold wing. What you just said?
Yeah, I'll put the gold wing on a trailer.
No.
Behind it.
Rephrase it.
We're gonna put the gold wing on the trailer and haul it behind the truck and use
go.
this tent. Okay.
It's not
Well,
really good.
it'll work out good that way. No, yeah, whatever. Pull the truck tent with the gold wing. Is that what I said?
Well, it sounds like you were gonna put this on the gold wing.
I'm gonna put this on the gold wing. Nah, it wouldn't work very good. No, this is made for trucks, not gold wings. Anyway, sitting back, having a good evening here, enjoying ourselves, living the freaking dream. Took a time lapse earlier. Was that not beautiful? Watching the sun go over and all that, and the stars, right cool. And it was neat too when I was flying the drone earlier in the day. I forgot how many islands are on this lake. This lake is absolutely full of islands, big and small, and there's actually camps in some of those islands. And obviously the only way you get there is by boat, unless you're a damn good swimmer, right?
Yeah.
You know, in the summer, snowmobile in the winter, and that's what they do. And I should have flown a little farther with the drone, but I didn't go that far today with it. But anyway, very soon here, we're going to slide the couch into bed positions. Probably going to show you guys how awkward this may actually end up being. Hopefully it won't be too bad. But anyway, we're going to try to convert this palace into a...
It's a palace.
It's a palace.
It's a palace.
A palace. Anyway, you can kind of probably tell from the laugh here, Cindy's had a couple drinks tonight.
I don't drink.
She doesn't drink. Anyway, in a minute here, we are going to... You like the way I do that to kind of kill time? It's when I'm reprogramming the brain here and trying to get it working, right? It's kind of, I go, to... You hear that in a lot of my videos. So anyway, hope you guys are liking this new content, because we're going to do a whole lot more of this stuff. Tired of sitting around the cabin, freaking stoking the fire. So, you know, we're going to start getting out with our truck tent and maybe the Gold Wing and maybe the ATV, maybe all the above. We could take the Gold Wing and the ATV, put them both in the trailer. Life is about choice. I also have an overlanding kind of trailer thing I built. Hang on a minute. You guys got to move. I don't like you sitting there. Hang on, you got to go. You got to move. Back over here. Anyway, I got this overlanding trailer thing I built that's going to be hauled behind the wheeler. Because when I start on a project, I can't stop until I get her done. I wouldn't call it obsessed with stuff, but I would call it
OCD.
OCD. What's the first word of OCD? Obsessive. Anyway, I built this overlanding trailer, and we haven't used it yet. It hasn't left the driveway, but it's pretty freaking cool, I can tell you that. And we're gonna haul it behind the wheeler, not the Gold Wing. I had to think about that for a minute. So we're gonna haul it behind the wheeler. And I have a very good friend who has a beautiful big piece of property, which we've been given the right that we can kind of go and do some camping on his land. Very graciously, you know, allowed us to, you know, use his property. So we already took a drive there one day. So anyways, it's time to move the couch into the bed position. So this could be the most awkward thing I've ever attempted in my life. I'm not sure yet how good this is gonna work, but Cindy is out of the way. She's kinda, yeah, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be awkward. Everything's gotta go up on the bed so I can see the plywood, because I gotta move the plywood over. You're not sitting on it, right? No. That's good, because I gotta get beside it. I gotta get right down to the foot of the bed here. Huh?
Yeah,
okay. I can't get out. That tailgate's hard on the knees. All right. All right. Hold on here. Like, honest to God, how easy did that go? Gonna bring our heat hose out here.
Do we need to shove it up in there?
Like, seriously, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Slide that one over. This one over. It's kind of a lot of stuff here at once, right? This is the problem. So we get everything in place. You take the sleeping bags. I get the foam pads out here. This isn't going to be too bad. A lot easier than I thought it might be. Whoops, sorry, Cindy. Sorry, as she ends up on the ground up behind me. Whoops. Sorry, baby.
That wouldn't have been fun.
Nope. There we go. Hard to thread the needle when you had a few. Cindy's fault.
Yep.
I was not going to have a drink, and she made me. I swear to God.
Bad influence.
It's nice that these zip together like that. Huh? Zip it up a little ways, maybe, around the corner. A little bit. There we go. Cozy It's a bug and a rug. This is gonna be awesome. And there's our heat pipe. Well, good morning, everybody. That was quite a night. We slept, I guess, some. Dozed on, dozed off, It is actually minus 16 outside right now. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, a little after. And we woke up basically to the diesel heater shutting off because the battery I was running it off did not have enough battery power to actually run the thing. So I got a cure for that. And that's going to be probably my next video. You guys are going to be blown away when you see what I got to promote next. And by the way, it's my freaking birthday. So what a way to wake up. Happy birthday, Sparky. Another year older and deeper in debt, like they say. Gonna have my birthday morning coffee, but I guess it's gonna be hot chocolate because we kind of forgot some of the condiments for the coffee.
I forget the Baileys.
She forgot the Baileys. So anyway, gonna have a hot chocolate. The sun will hopefully be up in about a half hour here because we're gonna slowly start packing stuff up. But we got, thank God, I brought a second battery, so we're not gonna freeze. The diesel heater kicked out, but we're going to. I swapped it over to the other battery. I don't know how long it's gonna last. So. And we have a little propane heater in here, but we had to put the bed up in the normal position. There's just not enough room in here to run something with open flame like that. So we're gonna run that for a bit and all that, heat up some water, have some hot chocolate, get out and fold her up. But I'll give you guys a little have a little chat there just before we get out of here once we get the truck all packed up. So happy birthday, Sparky. What a way to wake up and start a day. Minus 16 outside and we're sleeping in a freaking tent. Unreal. Well, there you go, folks. We actually survived our first trip out doing this silly stuff. Truck is all loaded up, as you can see. Tent is gone. Took us 15 minutes probably. It's still minus 16 out here this morning, but there's no wind at all and it's beautifully calm. And again, it's my birthday, so from Cindy and I, hope you enjoyed this content. Like and subscribe. There's going to be a lot more of the stuff like this coming, and we're going to be bringing a whole lot better battery along and some creamer for the coffee.
Yes.
Yes. Live simply, remain grateful. We will talk to you very soon.